What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and yes, man, some major news. Everybody was waiting, man. How will PlayStation respond to Activision? Will they respond to Activision? And I know today's news, honestly, I don't even know if it's really a response. But if you've missed today's events, PlayStation has acquired Bungie for $3.6 billion. Yes, Bungie, the original makers of Halo and the makers of Destiny. Um, so when I got this, right, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, this is it's big, but like it just wasn't, for some reason the news wasn't hitting. It didn't hit me like when Xbox bought ZeniMax. It didn't hit me like when Xbox acquired Activision. Hell, it didn't even hit me like when Xbox got Ninja Theory and Obsidian. Like, I think, and I think because the number $3.6 billion, and I'm trying to factor in why is it so much. And I'm going to tell you guys off the bat. I already tweeted it. I think $3.6 billion is way too much for Bungie. They don't have any. Destiny is the only thing Bungie has. They're a developer, not a publisher. I'm not saying PlayStation should buy a publisher. I mean, I don't know what this deal means. And the other thing about it is, like, they were very upfront with the intentions. Bungie was still operate independently, but as a subsidiary of SIE, and they're free to release games on any platform they like. That is so not like Sony. So it's like, you spend $3.6 billion for Bungie just for them to be Bungie. And don't take it wrong. We, of course, you when you're acquiring a company, you're acquiring them for whatever they specialize in. But the thing is like, when Sony acquired Insomniac, they bought Insomniac to the fold. So anything Insomniac produces from here on out is going to be associated with PlayStation. It's up in the air whether, whatever Bungie produces is going to be associated with PlayStation. Are they going to be making PlayStation exclusive? Or all their games are going to be multi-platform? We know Destiny 2 is going to remain multi-plat. They're going to be focusing on games as a service and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I think $3.6 billion is too much, and to not keep things exclusive. Some say they could be using this as a bargaining chip for Activision, for Xbox to keep Call of Duty multi-platform. I honestly don't know. Destiny is not as big as Call of Duty. It's not bigger than Call of Duty. It's a decent game. I'm not a fan of it. I've been very vocal. I'm not a fan of Destiny. I like Bungie because I like what they did by creating Halo. Halo 3 is still one of my favorite games of all time, and so is Halo Reach. But I've been notoriously in vocal when I say I think 343 makes better Halo games than Bungie. Now, Bungie is not a bad purchase. They're not a bad team. They're very talented. PlayStation needs multiplayer IP. They need multiplayer content and exclusive content. And so if this was a traditional PlayStation purchase, it's like, wow, they got one. But the thing that pushes me the wrong way is the price. Because think about it, Insomniac costed $229 million. Yeah, Insomniac, the guys that made Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. They're working on Wolverine. They do Ratchet and Clank. They literally, I am not sure how Bungie costed that much more than Insomniac. I don't know how big. I don't know. Maybe Destiny's very, very, very popular. Maybe Destiny's doing like Minecraft numbers. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. But we hear that they're supposed to be doing more acquisitions. I don't know. But to anybody that thinks Xbox needs to respond to this, they don't. I think the Xbox doesn't need to respond to this. Xbox doesn't need to make another acquisition for anytime soon. As long as this Activision deal goes through, they're pretty much set. And we know Microsoft will, look at other developers and publishers. They've been pretty much doing an acquisition damn near every single year since 2018. 2018 is when they got Playground, Undead Labs, and Ninja Theory. And then they got Double Fine. I think 18. They also got Obsidian. I think 2019 they added like Double Fine. 2020 they got they did the ZeniMax deal. They announced that closed in 2021, and then 2022 they did the Activision deal, which is going to close sometime this year or early next year. I don't know, man. It's like everybody's talking. Some people are hype. Some people are fake hype. I don't know. I guess I got to see. It seems like it's a wait and see purchase, because the terms of this agreement, the way I look at this agreement, it looks like Bungie did not want to be acquired. That's all I got out of this acquisition, is that Bungie did not want to be acquired, because $3.6 billion, that's what it took. For Bungie. When you think about Xbox acquired ZeniMax, a whole damn publisher, for $7.5 billion, and Bungie is half that. That makes no sense at all. It makes absolutely no sense. It just doesn't add up. So I'm like, one, I think they pay way too much for Bungie. Two, and I don't think it moves the needle. Now, Bungie and PlayStation has had a wonderful relationship. They've done some, messed up deals. How PlayStation locked Xbox out of Destiny DLC content for damn near so long that by the time the content was able to come to Xbox, Destiny 2 release, I think that was just disrespectful. So I mean, now at this point they can do whatever they want with them, but they're claiming that Bungie will continue to work and make games multi-platform and whatnot. And I think PlayStation is, I guess, finally transitioning into what Xbox wants to do with gaming. We'll see. A lot of people, like I said, treat what PlayStation it's all about the console. It's all about the console. But even though they've showed signs that they're going, mobile, they're going cloud, they're going PC, they showed signs, whereas Xbox has actively been acting on it and practicing it and delivering. And PlayStation is now headed in that way. We'll see what's going to happen with their subscription service. But Bungie's now part of PlayStation. But just reading the details surrounding it, I don't know if it moves the needle anywhere. But $3.6 billion, man, that's a lot. I mean, Xbox spent $3.6 billion. That's quite a few studios or a publisher. You could buy a publisher for $4 billion. But who am I? I'm no finance major. I'm no financial analytics. PlayStation, apparently they know what they're doing. They saw that Bungie was worth it. But I'd rather PlayStation buy them than a 10 cent. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there was a rumor like 2 years ago that Xbox was supposed to reacquire Bungie. I guess talks fell through. I wonder what the price was then. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Shouts to the PlayStation guys. You got it. You got it, Jim. You got Bungie. But I'm still kind of so on the deal. It doesn't do anything to me. But we shall see, man. The gaming industry, the news for this year is going to be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to see who else gets acquired and what else these PlayStation and Xbox does to move people to their platforms. But that's my video. That's my thoughts. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.